So today we are going to learn GIMP. I think you already installed that GIMP. I sent the document how to install that, and one video also I showed you how to install that GIMP. So let me share once again, or you already did. If you did, then give me a thumbs up. Yes, okay. So it means you are already installed that GIMP in your laptop or desktop. So here, this is the icon of GIMP. I will open it. So now my version is 3.2. This is the latest version. So this is my first screen. Okay. So I removed that welcome screen. Okay. This is my GIMP interface. So you know that as before earlier we saw in Inkscape also the interface of Inkscape. So here it is as same like that also, but I will show you one by one. So let me show. This is our title bar. This is our title bar. Below that, this is a menu bar, and these are the toolbox, and this is a default setting of color, foreground and background. Okay, and below this is option tool option panel. Okay, tool option panel. This is a tool option panel, and these are the panels. This is also layer panel. This is in the panels. These panels, there are too many tools options are there for brush. Okay, main thing is for brush. This is info. Okay, so whenever you click on the tab, there is one small tip is there. So patterns, my mouse pointer is bigger, no? So I can't see that. So patterns, so there are too many patterns. That is preset of the patterns, means they already by default they created, just we have to use them. Brush, these are the styles of brush to draw. This is a text. For select of the text preview, you can see the text previews. Okay, and these are the layer panel. We can move the panels, increase and decrease the width of there. So this is layer panel, this is channels, and this is path. Okay, and here suppose whenever we create a new file, that means new, suppose I will take a new, so one dialog box will be there, 1920 1080. This is by default pixel size. Okay, so this is 1920 by 1080 pixel. So whenever we see the image, we have to count it in pixel only, because we are seeing only on screen. So any digital image, you have to their dimension is in the pixel. Okay, this is 1920 by 1080. So suppose my desktop. So see, my desktop size is 1280 by 720 pixels. So whole desktop dimension. So here, suppose I want to take a whole desktop dimension, then I have to 1280 and 720. Now see, so this is a canvas which I created a new one. So this size is same size as my desktop size, dimension of desktop. So it is now in a zoom out position. So you know the shortcut for the zoom in and zoom out, press Ctrl and middle mouse button. So zoom in, zoom out. Okay, and this is the scroll buttons, and this is zoom. Suppose 100%, so it is 100% zoom. Okay, and these are the rulers. Let me show you the rulers. This is a horizontal ruler, this is vertical ruler, and this is our canvas. This is a canvas. Okay. So for what is this GIMP is used? So image manipulation. For digital image manipulation, we use this open source software GIMP. Okay. So suppose I want to open any image. So presently I have an image. Let me open that. So these images I already downloaded from Google. My screen, let me change my size, display setting. Yes, now I can see my whole screen. Now I will open one image. So let me open this one. So this is one of the image. So how to understand this image, I will show you. So this image, whenever you open that image, you can see the status bar. Here is the status bar. This is our status bar. So you can see there is the image 9, name of the image, and 71.2 MB. So this image is not 71.2 MB. What is the size of this image? I will show you. So this is a dimension of image. First I will show you dimension. You see here on the title bar, 2704 by 2826 pixel. This is the dimension of this image. And what is the file size of this image? Let me show you. So in the so my image is 9. So see, this is my image, and let me check the property of image. Right click and check the property. So my image size is 470 KB, but here you can see 71.2 MB, because that image is already JPG. When we open it in GIMP, so the memory, this much memory is taking for opening this image. That's why it is showing 70.2 MB. So don't confuse, this is not a image size. Image size is here in property 470 KB is the image size of this image. And what is the dimension? Dimension is here 2704 by 2826 image. So you know that my desktop size is now my desktop size is 1920 This is my desktop size, and this image is more than my desktop dimension. So when I make it 100, you can see this image is bigger than my desktop dimension. Okay. So in this way you have to understand the image dimension and image file size. So image file size is a different, image dimension is a different, and whatever here they are showing, this is a image RAM size, means how much RAM this computer is taking to operating this image. So, okay, these three differences are there. So now you see whenever you open the image, always there is a layer. So suppose I want to create this is one default layer, and now suppose I want to move this image. That means the layer of image I am moving. So we have to take a help of tools. So this is our first tool, move tool. So that is M, shortcut is a M. There is small tip is there. You can see there is a M written on in front of that. Okay. So we have to move this image. So when I am moving this image, you can see some checkbox. That means this is a transparent area. That is a canvas, transparent canvas. On that transparent canvas, this image is settled. Okay. You can move this image by select a move tool. Okay. So suppose what is a image size? So go to image and go to scale image. So here you can see this is a width and this is a height of the image, and this is a resolution of the image 300 dpi. Okay. PPI, here you can say PPI. When you are going to print this image, that time you have to say DPI. DPI means dot per inch and PPI means pixel per inch. So now we are seeing our images here in screen. That's why we can always call it PPI. So 300 PPI is image size. Suppose I will make 96 PPI. So what will happen? Now this image is 96 PPI. So when you are going to print this in 96 dpi, so this is not quality is not proper. So if you want to print it, that time your image PPI should be 300, and then you have to send it for printing. Okay. So what is a canvas? So this is a canvas. Now you can see, go in image and click on the canvas size. You see the canvas. Just now canvas size and image size is the same dimension. Image dimension and canvas dimension is same. But suppose I want to create a A4 size. So what I will do, click it here and make it A4. A4 300 PPI. So A4 is for the printing purpose. And now resize. Now you see this canvas is become A4 size, but my image is not A4 size. So when this image going to print, you can see it will take whole page width, more than page width, but height is less. So this is in this way you can comes to know that how much this image will going to print on page. So now I had taken a A4 page. Okay. Understand the concept of image and image size. Okay. So now what will I do? Undo. So suppose I want to create one web banner. So what will be the web banner for website? Maximum 1920 will be the width, and height will be the 500 or 800 pixel. So what I will do, I want to create that canvas particular size. So go to image, make a canvas 1920 and 800 and resize. So this is my canvas now. Let me move that. Go to the canvas. Take me new, and here in the new 1920 and 800. Okay. So this is my web banner, web hero section image. You can say website dimension. My dimension is 1920 and height is 800 pixel. And suppose this image, I want to fit this image on that. Control X. This is my web banner image. Here I will paste. You can see this is bigger than my web banner. So I have to shrink it or decrease this image dimension. So for that there is a tool, we call it transform tool. So there is uniform transform tool. Shift T is a shortcut, or Shift S, that is for the scaling. So select this tool. When you select this tool, you will get this kind of adjustment panel is there, and just like a node, these are the corners. You have to drag proportionately, or I have to scale it. This is for moving. Okay, and now press enter. So now this is a width of 1920. I decrease its width. But what about the height? Suppose if I am decreasing the height, what will happen? It is proportionately decreasing. So you can see now my image is less dimension, less in the dimension of height and width, because this is 1920 width. And height is 800 pixel. Okay, so now you see this is my image, which is in proportionate with the height. It should be like this. So if you want to cut the image or crop the image, what you have to do? There is one tool. This tool is called crop tool. Crop tool. So now here I want to crop the image, extra image, which is below this canvas. So click it, take it first you check the options, you reset all the options. This is a fixed aspect ratio, remove that, and now you take the dimension. Now see, I am cropping the image for 1920 by 800 pixel, and now just press enter. Wait, crop to contain. So it is already cropped, but the image is not deleted. So for that you have to check this option, delete cropped pixel, and after that, let me zoom and show you. This second option you have to select, delete cropped pixels. So whichever is cropped, that should be delete. So once again I will take this crop tool, and now I will crop. Now you see the extra image is deleted. Now this image is properly 1920/800 size. So this image I can export. So let me export as. So whenever we are going to export, that time we have to select the file type. Now this is exporting in PNG format. Okay, click it here, you will see there are too many formats. So generally for digital, we always take a JPG or PNG. So this is JPG. Select this and change the name. I am placing this in document folder, test 001.jpg, and export. And this is the setting for the JPG. And now here you can see one option is there, show preview in image window. Now you see this will be a 768 KB for 100 quality. Suppose I want to take 95% quality. So this will be become 324 KB. suppose I will take 80% quality, 125 KB. I want to minimize the file size. When, suppose 50%. Now my file size will be 62 KB. Let me 20%. Now my file size will be 35 KB. Okay, and now I will export it. But when I am exporting, you can see my image is in the document. So let me go in document folder. Now you see 35 KB. 35 KB is my size, but what is the dimension of my image? Dimension you can see in the detail, 1839,755 dimension. I have to take 1920,800. So little bit I not take properly. So my dimension is 1920 by 800 and file size is 35. So whenever you can see, suppose your passport size photo is there, and whenever you are filling any form, that time they written there your file size should be 25 KB and your file size dimension should be 200 by 200. So that time you have to consider, or you can check what is your image size. Go in scale and check your image size. Now I did 1920 and 800. And what is your resolution? For resolution you have to keep 96. Whenever you are giving your file for digital, you keep your resolution will be 96. And suppose you want to print it on paper, that time you keep 300 ppi, and then you have to scale it. Now you see my size, image size is exactly 1920 by 800. And what will be now my file size if I export it? So I will export again, test 001, export, replace. So you can see 37 KB. Suppose I want 15 KB, then I will make 10%. This is 28. So 5%, 22. So what happen if I will take a 2%? So if I take a 2%, the file size will be 20%, but you can see image is very damaged. So that's why you have to check what is the limit when there is no damage for the images. So 10% will be, this is also not okay. 20% is the best. So minimum I can reduce the file size 37 KB, and you can see my dimension is now properly in the property panel in detail. 1920 by 800 pixel is a dimension and 37 KB is a file size. So in this way you deal with the images while exporting, while importing, and while scaling them. Okay, this is our first rule. Whenever you see the image, first you see what is the dimension, what is its DPI, what is its PPI, and in what properties we want to export it. Okay, and what is difference between PNG and JPG? JPG is not a transparent, but PNG is a transparent image. Okay, suppose I want to crop this image in circle thing. So there are tools. So you can see a rectangle to draw a rectangle, ellipse to draw ellipse. You already saw in Inkscape. So suppose I want to draw a circle. So I will click it here, take a ellipse and draw one ellipse here. So check the options also. Before anything drawing, you check the options. You have to click it on fixed type ratio, that is 1:1. That means circle will create. Suppose 1% is height, 1% is width. So that is means circle. and keep anti-aliasing, and now I will draw here one circle. So you will see, and you have to move this selection, these corners for the change. Now you see this is one circle, and I want to create one layer. So click it here and create one layer. So let me click on layer. This is one new layer. So I can say circle and OK. So you can see there is the 3 layers now. One is background, one is this image. I will hide them. So this is background, white background. This is image, and this is one circle selection. So now what I will want, I want to cut this image in this circle. So there are too many options. Select the circle. Just I already drawn one circle, but you have to check what I want to cut. I want to cut this image. So you have to select that layer and press Ctrl X, or so Ctrl X means cut. Here is a shortcut. Ctrl X is a cut. So what happened? The image will cut from here and go to the clipboard. So I cut that image. You see, and now it is already clipboard, copy on clipboard. So I want to paste it. So whenever I paste it, the floating layer will be created. So for what is a shortcut for the paste? Ctrl V. So now I pasted that. But here you can see in layer, one layer, paste layer is created, 09 JPG copy 1. So let me hide. You can see. So in this way you can cut image in any shape. Now I created in circular shape. Okay. And this is a selection. This selection is always there. Suppose you don't want to select anything, then you have to go select and click on none. Now there is no selection. So this layer is an empty layer. Circle layer is an empty layer. So you can delete this. You know that these are the layers button. Here you can see the cross is there. Select the layer and click on the cross. The layer is deleted. Suppose I want to delete this background layer, select that and delete that. So now you see there is no background. No background means the image background is transparent. So this is. So this checkbox are indication that this is a transparent layer. So there are 2 layers. First layer is this, and second layer is circular layer. Okay, 2 layers are there. When you hide both the layers, you can see the transparency is there. Okay. So now, just now what you comes to know that some tools. One is a move tool. So if you want to move your image, you have to select the tool and move your image, move your layer. Suppose this is a layer selected. In that layer there is no circular things is there because we cut it from here and paste it in another layer. So suppose I want to move this layer, select the select tool, this move tool and move it. So I can move the layers. Okay. And because only one layer is moving, because I am selected one layer. So I have to rename that layer 01. I can rename that also. Double click layer 02. It means now I am selecting a layer 02. So if I am moving, layer 02 will move, not layer 01. So but you see I hide that layer. No? Now I show that layer. Now I am moving. So the layer 2 is moving, not layer 1. Suppose I want to move layer 1, then I have to select layer 1 and then you move. So in this way you are moving. So if suppose each layer you can take a different photos and make a collage. So collage is nothing but a 4-5 images you have to take in one layer. So instead of taking one layer, we have to take 4-5 layers and combine them in one layer. Suppose I want to combine this image. So this is one layer, layer 2. So I want to combine them in one layer. So what I have to do, click on the layer number 2, right click, and here is the option merge down, or below is the option flatten image. So let me show you, merge down or flatten image or merge visible layer. 3 options are there. So I want to merge all these things. So right click and flatten image. I will now, this time I will take a flatten image. So only one layer is created, and this is. So why the white is there? Because our background color is white. By default setting, you can see here our background color is white. If you click this white and black, so it means by default our background color is white and foreground color is black. So let me show what it means. Suppose this is my new file. So new file, why this is white? Because the background is white. Okay, that's why the layer background is white, and this foreground color is black. So suppose I take any brush, and now I want to draw something here, so it is black. Suppose I want to change the color of that brush, so just click it here, take different color, set it OK. Now different color brush is there. And when you take this brush tool, that time there are options. Okay, here are, you see, too many brush options are there, and whenever you cut and copy, that clipboard is act like a brush. So when I just now I copy that circle image, so there is one brush is that image brush is that. Suppose now this brush is there, and suppose I want to so see, this is act like as a brush. Suppose I will take a brush style is this, brush is changed. I will take this, these are the various types of brushes. So if you draw something, that time always you choose the different brush, different colors. I want to take a different color. Okay, now so you can draw. Let me, I have to click OK, then only it take. Okay, so these are the brush. So what you just now saw, how to create a circle shape. You can draw a rectangle also, rectangle shape also, and this is a tool, selection tool, free selection. So freely I can select any shape. So I selected this kind of shape. I selected background layer. Now I want to move this patch or cut it into the new layer or copy it. So just now, this time I now copy and paste. So you see new layer is created. This layer is created. Okay. So in this way, copy and paste will be create a new layer. And suppose you want to create a new layer, blank layer. So click it here. You can rename it also. Suppose layer number 3. Okay, and I want a transparent layer, so that's fill with transparency, and okay. So new layer is created, layer number 3, which is a transparent layer. You can see the selection is showing. I don't want to see the selection, that time go to select and select none. So there is now no selection. Okay. So this is a basic idea of GIMP. Now we will draw some, or we will create some hands-on. You have any questions regarding interface and some basic concept of Inkscape? You can ask me. Hello? Or can we move forward? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So now I will close. So whenever I open the new file, you can see here the thumbnails of files. So there are 3 files are open, 1, 2, 3. So when I click it here, this file will close. So before closing, they will give me a instruction, save or discard. So I don't want to save. So this one is file I don't want to, and now this also. Now there is no file is open. Okay. So what we will do, we will open one image and make it size 200 by 200 pixel dimension. Okay, and save it in 96 dpi. This is our first assignment. So suppose I am opening one file, open, I will take this time this file. So this is a file, but I don't know what size is that. But here you can, on title bar, you can see 3000 by 4500 pixel is size, and I want to create this image in 200 pixel width. So what, and also height should be 200 by 200. So what I will do? So what I will do, I will take go to image, scale image. So here you can see 3000 and 4500. So this is one chain is there, it means lock. Suppose I will click it here, it is now unlocked. That means width and height I can manually enter the value for width and height. But when I click it here, it means now it is chain is binding, means it is locked. Now if I change width, proportionately height will be changed automatically. So what I want, 200 will be the width. So I will type it at value 200, just enter. Now you see 200 by 300 means proportionately it will become 300 height, and my DPI would be, PPI would be 96, and scale. Just now here why happened this? Because it is very less percentage of zoom. So I will make it 100. So now this file is 200 by 300. You can see 200 by 300, but I want 200 by 200. So I have to cut 100 from this. So what I will do, I will take one rectangle, and that rectangle should be fixed with 200 by 200, 200. So this fixed aspect ratio. Okay. Now I will click draw a rectangle. So whenever I am drawing a rectangle, you can see this rectangle is 200 by 200, and I have to crop this image. Right click image and crop to selection. So you see 199 by 199, it means 200 by 200, because I take very, so I have to fix it. Suppose deselect, or you can say, you can different method is also there. Canvas size, go to canvas size. Here you can see 200 is already width, I want 200 height. That time I will make a height 200. Okay. So you can see my canvas is up or down. I click it here in center. Now you see my canvas is in the center, and resize the figure, and click it here select none. Now you see my image will be 200 by 200 pixel, this one, okay, and I have to save this or export this. Export as new size 200 by 200 and export, and keep it 100. So 31 KB will be the size, and export it. Now here, yes, you can see this is a new size 200 by 200 and size is 32 KB. Let me check the property. So property details is 200 by 200. So in this way you can change the size and dimension of the image as you needed in GIMP. Okay, earlier it was this size, this image was too big, too heavy. Let me open that image once again. Here you can see open recent 3000 by 4500 pixel was this size. So if I create it 100%, so this is very big size dimension. Okay, so when this use, suppose you want to print a large format printing, that time you have to increase the pixel, increase the dimension, and pixel would be 96 dpi. Suppose you want to print a banner, suppose 30 feet by 30 feet. So what we'll do, 30 feet means how much inches you have to calculate. Let me calculate. You want to print a file 30 feet. So 30 into 12, 360 inches by 360 inches. So I will take one file new. Here I will take inches and 360 inches by 360 inches and OK. It will take a time. Wait. Yes. So now you see this is a file 30 feet by 30 feet. Wait, it is taking a time because this is too heavy file size, but you should be take it into 96 dpi. So whenever you see the large format banners printing, that time they will take 96 ppi is the resolution, and size should be same whatever they want, exact physical size. So now you see, let me delete this background. So what I will do for delete this background, create one layer, create a new layer, and in this layer I want transparency, okay, and this background layer I will delete. So now this is transparent file 30 feet by 30 feet, okay. And now what I will do, this image I want to put it here. So go. Now I paste it here. Now you see my image is very small. I copied from there and here. Though it is a 3000 pixel, now I want to resize this image. So you know the tool, this, click it here, scale image is there, scale, shift S, okay. And I will, in proportionality you have to increase. Now it will take a time because it is 30 feet by 30 feet. So now you comes to know that how to decrease the image size, how to increase the image size, and what purpose you have to want. In that way you have to take the DPI for the image size, okay. This is the first information you have to understand whenever you use GIMP. So let it be, it will. Or should I cancel this? I will cancel it. It will take a time. So I cancel that because it will taking too much time. So I will open GIMP once again. Okay. Now let me open one image. This image we will open. Okay. Suppose this is one image. Now you know that what is the dimension, what is the size, what is the DPI, what is the PPI, all these things you know. Now we comes to know what is in that image, how to change its tone. So every image have a 3 tones, mid tone, highlights and shadow. Okay, 3 tones are in every image. So how to understand which is a mid tone, which is a highlight and which is a shadow. So you can see, click it here on color and click on level. So when you go on the level, you will see a one histogram, and there are 3, let me zoom, this one, this triangle is a shadow, this middle triangle is a gamma, that means middle tone, and this white one is a last right side is a highlights, okay. So these 3 pointers, 3 sliders are balancing these 3 tones, shadow and mid-tone and highlights. So see what is in that image. So by knowing how to read this image, so by knowing that how much dark area is in the image, and how much white area is in the image and what is in the mid-tone is in the image. So suppose this is the dark area, I want to move it towards the left, whole image going to dark, because I increase my dark area. So mid-tone is also covered by the dark shadow, and means totally covered by the dark shadow of mid-tone, but there is a highlights are there, because white points means highlights. So there are white points, and this, suppose I want to erase that whites highlights also from the image, then I have to select this highlight slider and move it towards the left side. Sorry, move it toward the, so I don't want to any highlights. So whole image is now dark, because on whole image there is only shadow, no highlight, no mid-tone. Okay. So slowly, if we are shifting this dark tone towards the left side, highlights and mid-tones are appearing. So you see. So whenever you want in your image, you say that अरे mid-tone थोड़ा light करो. So if you want to do a mid-tone bit light, then select the mid-tone. This is mid slider, and you have to move towards left side. So you can see the now whole image is becoming a light. So whenever, suppose you took your camera and take any shot in midnight, so that time what happened, camera is okay, but the tone is dark, whole tone is dark. That time you have to increase your mid-tone towards the left side. So any hidden elements should also captured by the camera. You can see. What is the change? If I click here split view, earlier what was the image, and after that what is the image. So you can see by the click this small checkbox on, and you can see the after and before effect. So here in the right side, the mid-tone, what was the mid-tone, and here I created a light mid-tone. So in this way I can move my light highlights towards the left side. You can see my image is becoming, now I am manipulating the image. So now you see. So by adjusting the layer levels, mid-tone, shadow and highlights, you can manipulate the image colors. Okay. So are you understand? So, and there are too many methods also. So this is our original image, and one more is there, important thing, curve. So in the curve also you can see histogram. So here you also see there are three tones. This is a color curves. So here also same, this pattern of the graph same as in the level, but here there is a curve. So you can see this is a highlight point and this is a shadow point. And if you want to move your gray tone, so just you have to click in middle anywhere, and you can change the curve and enhance your image. Okay. So let me show you. We have that one night image that I will open. Open. Yes, yes, this man. So this photo taken in the night, right? So you can see, you can't see the details. So I want to change the curve. So you can see mid-tone also. Suppose I want to split view. Okay. Now you see what was the image, and now after enhancing the curves, the image is like this. So in this way we can change the image's tone, shadow, highlight, and mid-tones by using layers, levels and curve in the color menu, level and curves. Okay. So this is second assignment is that take one raw image, any raw image. Raw image means directly from camera, your mobile. When you take any image from the mobile, so according to that mobile's hardware, that camera, the lens of the camera, they will capture the image, but the data by the camera, it will not exposure the image properly. So you have to use the software to adjust the tones. Suppose their highlight, mid-tone and dark tone, you have to adjust by the software only. So this is my image. So you go to the level, and then you comes to know that the white part, how much is a white part, how much is a dark area. So suppose I want to, now I am only increasing the light area. So in this way. Okay. So your second assignment is that take any raw image and adjust through the using the curves and level, give the proper image color definition in that image. Okay. So the two assignment, one assignment is take the image, modify in particular fixed size and fixed dimension and proper size, file size. Size means file size and dimension means file's width and height dimension. Okay. And also this second assignment is that take any image and you give exposure it by adjusting the color, curves and level. Okay. Now third assignment is that you create any shape and mask the image. So masking the image. So suppose I want to take yes, before that I will show you other tools also. So first tool, you know that move tool. Second tool, you know that how to selection tool, create a selection tool. You know that in the second tool, rectangle tool, ellipse tool you can create. Third tool is a free scale tool. So here you can draw anything by scaling and create a selection. Okay. And there is a shortcut to deselect all, Control Shift and A. And this is a magic wand, you can say it FOSSEE selection tool. So what this tool did, in the image, it selected by particular color value or its highlights and mid-tone value. So now this is the image. Suppose I am clicking here. So this kind of color will get selected by all over the image. So now what is you see the selection, this is the selected particular color value. Okay. Suppose I want to click once again plus. So it is adding the color value in the selection, and I can delete it, change the color tone also of selected area. Yes, what is mean by selected area color change? So let me deselect. This image is not proper for this example. Close this. I will take different color, different image. Yes, I will take this one. So now you see this is the scene. I think this is evening scene or morning scene. But suppose I want to this grass is there. I want to change this grass color to green. Okay, this is not a green grass, but I want to do that. So what I have to do, I have to select only this much grass area and change its color balance, color tone. Means color balance or color tone we have to change and manipulate this. So I will, this time I will take this freehand selection tool. This tool I selected. Okay. And I will select the area. So how I will select? Sorry, this one. I will draw, zoom out. I am not selecting as perfect, just selecting for the demo purpose. Yes. So this is my area I selected. Suppose I want this grass to be green. Okay. So what I will do, go to after that, after selection, here is the selected layer. I want make one copy for that. So I will Control C, copy, and Control V. Control C, Control V. So this is my grass. Okay. So I want to change it to the different color. So now here go to the color balance. So here also you see select the range to adjust. Now I am selecting mid tone, and in the mid tone I want to add green color, or I want to make it greenish. So green means so I have to adjust the yellow should be. So see here, green, here red, green, blue, cyan, magenta, yellow. So I am increasing the value towards the green, magenta value towards the green, and yellow this much 47, and cyan. Okay, done. Now you can see, so my what was my grass, now it is a green grass. So in that way we can select the image, we can change its color tone, color balance, color value from the image. Understand? So this is your third assignment. Select the image and change particle. Suppose some man is there and you want to change his hat, its goggle, so anything you can change the color. Yes, let's take this one. I want to make curves to this. Okay, and I want to change its jacket to another color. So I have to select the jacket properly. So for selection, this is freehand tool, and one more tool is like a Bezier tool. There is one tool, this one, path tool. We can say this path tool. So in Inkscape, you saw the Bezier tool. So here you just click and move your mouse outside. You will see the path is creating. Now the jacket, this is a t-shirt. Okay, so from here I can slip my mouse, so there is a curve is creating. Okay, so now I selected that jacket. This is a blue jean jacket. I have to go the first node. Okay, and press enter. So now it is a loop. It means I created one path around the jacket. So here in the layer panel you can see third tab. This is a path tab. Click it here. You can see one path is created unnamed. I can rename it as a jacket. So one path is saved now. So in this my image, I created one path for the jacket. So, and now select. It is already selected. Now I want to change the color. Suppose this jacket I want to change different color. Go to the color balance, change its mid-tone. So highlight and shadow proportionately gets changed. Hello? Yes. कौन से बुक्स अपने? हाँ 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 हाँ। अभी मैं नहीं, मैं ऑफिस में हूँ अभी। आप है ना वहाँ पे दे दो ना 21 में। ए विंग, हाँ वहाँ कोई रहेगा, दे दो। हाँ क्या तू ले ले, वो आएगा ना तो उसको बोलना 21 रूम में बुक्स रख दो, तुलसी में। तुलसी अपने आईआईटी में है ना, तुलसी, वहाँ 21 रूम में कोई रहेगा तो उनको दे दो। या तो यहाँ आने को बोल देने को, वो बच्चे का स्कूल का बुक आ गया है। ठीक है, अभी स्टार्ट करूँ यहाँ पे। ओके, so excuse me for that, phone is ringing. So now you see I changed my color of the particular jacket. So this is your third assignment. So can you let me summarize what we did till now. We can change the image size, we can change the image dimensions, we can change the image file size, we can convert the midtone, highlight and shadow in the image. We can select the particular path and change the color of that object and manipulate the image. Okay, so in this way we can change the someone's face tone, change the cloths color, we can change the background. So suppose I don't want the background of this man, so I have to select the background, cut it and put another background, and I put this image on particular different kind of background. So these things is nothing but a digital image manipulation, which is very easily can be done in GIMP. Okay, so suppose I want to create any background for my I want to create one background. So I have this image. So there is a filters, there are too many filters. So suppose this is a blur, and I want to create one Gaussian blur, and I want to make this blur effect. So instead of creating whole image blur effect, I want only just a background to be blur, and this man should be as it is. So it gives another kind of effect. So I have to select the image first and inverse select and make the blur. So how can I select? You know that this path tool you have to take and create the path. Otherwise you have to take this fuzzy path selection and you have to create the path like this also. So you have to change the threshold. Let me deselect first. I will change threshold to 50. This is the option for this tool. So I will increase one more. Instead of increasing, I will decrease 40. So you can, the selection is changing. So this tool, when we have a lot of contrast in the image, that time we can use fuzzy selection tool. In this image there are too many details, color variation is too much, so this time we can't use this this tool. Better to use path tool. So I will take this time free hand tool because it will do a fast. When you control on your mouse, you can use this tool. So approximately selection I will do. By using that Bezier tool, you can get proper selection of the image. How can I scrolling? I am scrolling by my mouse button, middle mouse button. Whenever I want to scroll up and down, just I move middle mouse button, you can scroll the image. Yes, now see, my image selection is done. So image selected, create one path, click on new, say the man. Okay, so I have two path now. Okay, now I selected this man. Go to the layer, Control C, Control V. Now you can see. Now I want to blur this. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, and now you see the effect. The background is now blurred and the image is not blurred. So in this way we can add an effect in the photos. So I will stop for a while. So can you ask me if you have any questions? Now we will do hands-on, little hands-on we will do. So can we move to hands-on, or you have any questions, ask me. I think in the morning you installed this GIMP and you tried something. So if you stuck anywhere, you can ask me. Hello, Ram Mohan, you have any questions? Hello, Ram. You unmute and ask. Hello.
Sir,
Yes, yes. Who's speaking?
sir, I am Ram. Sir, my microphone is off.
Yes, Ram. You have
Sir,
any
it's all fine.
questions? Yes, Ram. Ask.
Sir, no doubt, sir.
Okay. So now moving forward, we will do one small.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, yes. Ask.
Sir, how did we convert the path into a layer?
Path into a layer.
Yes, sir.
So path means what? Path means nothing but no, 2 points, in between 2 points there is a line, that is nothing but a path. So path is just a shape. So path can't be a layer. So there is an image. In the image, you create a path for particular object of the image, and you select the area or select that particular shape from the image by selecting the path only, and then you copy that particular area and paste, just Control V, so it will create a new layer. So by path is for only selection. So just as we create one ellipse, and why we did ellipse? So by creating one circle, we select one of the area from the image, and we create a new layer. In this way, path is nothing but a shape for selection, and we select any kind of area from the image, we copy it, we paste it, and we create a new layer for that particular shape. So path is just a tool to select the area from the image. Understand difference between path and layer. So this is a path and this is a layer. Now you see, are you able to see my screen right now?
Yes, sir.
So now here see, these are the layers, and third tool, this is third tab is a path tab. Here you can see there are two paths, man and jacket. When I click on this jacket, okay, and let me zoom out. When I click on jacket and press that Alt button, so you can see there is a selection in the image. So path is just a shape to select the area whenever you want. Okay. Now suppose I want to select the man. Oh, the man path is not saved. Just a blank path. If you let me. No, it is not created. Only jacket path is created. So when you see, when I click on that jacket path, so you see there are too many dots and in between there is a line. It means this is a path. In Inkscape, we created the Bezier curve shape. That means one loop is created. That loop is nothing but a act like a path. Understand? And you have to anytime you can now select the jacket path, and you can do manipulation accordingly. Understand? Click on the path to selection. So now path is selected. I want to hide the path. Just click somewhere else. You see the path is selected now. Understand?
Yes, sir.
And these are the layers. These are the layer. What is here in the layer? Suppose I want to deselect something. It is selected something now. So I want to deselect, go to select and click none. So now there is nothing is selected. So this dotted you see, this is not a selection. This is a layer boundary. So which layer I selected? Now I selected image 02. So this image 02 layer boundary is this dotted line showing. So let me hide this. So this is my layer. Okay, and the boundary of layer is that. So that's why this is dotted line. This is not any selection. And this is a path, and now I am selecting this. Wait. Click on this layer. Go to this. Right click, and here is a button, path to selection. Now you see, now the dotted line is moving something. That means selection is there. Selection is different, layer boundary is different, and layer is a different. Understand? So now here I click layer number image 02 JPEG. So you can see the outside there is a dotted lines. That means this is a boundary of that particular layer. And selection only path selected. Path is selected now because there is a dotted lines are moving. That means something is selected in the layer. So whatever I choose the layer, that selection is applied for that particular layer. I will hide this layer. Now you see in the layer 1, this area is selected now. I am at layer number image 02. Let me rename that layer 01. So now I am at the layer 01. I selected the path. Okay. So that is selection is showing. So how I selected this area? I already one shape is created. that shape is a path. I selected that path, and after that I clicked any layer, and I can work the area, selected area of that particular layer. Understand concept?
Yes, sir.
Or should I simplify?
Sir, clear.
So here also I showed in this example what I did. I selected the grass area, that is a path, but I not saved that path. You can see here in path tab, I not saved that. Just I selected, and I changed my whatever I want to change, color balance, that's all. But if you convert that selection into path, that path is a shape which is fixed. You can name that also path also, and you can keep it in the file, and whenever you want to use that selection, just go to the path, select that area and do your work. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So anyone? So suppose one example I will show you. So I have one running example here. So you can see there is a GUI hackathon is going on. Means it is proposed a hackathon. So in that hackathon, they want a website banner. So they want to create a website. So for that website, they want a hero section image. So let me show you the previous one. So you see, this is a hackathon website, Scilab Toolbox Hackathon. This is a previous year's 2020. In 2020, this hackathon will be done. So now there is a new hackathon, Scilab GUI Hackathon. So for that they want one kind of background image. So this is one image, background. So they want one background image. So where should we can do that image? In GIMP. So in GIMP, we can manipulate the images. We can give such a kind of effects and create one background. So let me open one image. This one. Yes. Now you see. So here I created that image. So similar to that previous hackathon. Here just one girl is sitting and there is one GUI in her on her laptop screen. So these are the layers. There are too many layers. You can see I will off all the layers. Now this one layer is same blue color layer, and second layer is that one image which is I created from AI. Here is the image, and after that I am manipulated that. So what I will do, what I did, this image I overlapped. So you can see this is the same image which is on this laptop. I cut that image, created a new layer here, okay, and I gave some effects. That is called edge detect effects, okay. So on this, what that filter is did, just edge of this image he took, and I increased the size and put it here. So one effect is created. After that, one layer again I will add, one blue layer I add at the left side. So making the tone in blue shade, and one again I will add one layer. So that is also a green tone I given. Why? Because from the screen the ray light will be coming out, and just for this much face and this hand affected by the laptop's reflection light. Okay, this I did here in GIMP, and after that this image, what is the image size? You can see 1536 by 1020 pixel. Here you can see 1536 by 1020 pixel. So our desktop image is, dimension is 19201080. So after that I exported this image in PNG format. So here you can see I exported this image bg02.png. Okay, and after that what I will do, I created one Inkscape file. Let me open that Inkscape file. So in this way you combine the softwares. So image is manipulated in GIMP and imported in Inkscape. Now you see. And this is linked offset. There is some problem in link offset, but when you move it, it is gone. So this image imported, this image I imported, this area means size of this documentation is 19201080 pixel, and here I will take one background, and this image I kept it here. I will release the mask. Now you see that image I imported here, and on that image I will took one rectangle, fill that white color, make it blur this much, okay, and select this and this, and in object I will make set mask. So once I set mask, the around area will be blurred, and after that I kept this text here, and this is grouped. Actually when I ungroup this, you can see this is one of the heading, this is also text, this is also text, and you know that this is one rectangle, this is a rectangle, and this is a text. So in this way this image is created. So I will export this image, I will give it to the web team. So web team will create a background and the text above the image. So by using 2-3 softwares we can create effects as per we needed. Understand how I did? So your task is, you have to combine this kind of image or create from the take it from AI, manipulate in GIMP, and import in Inkscape and apply any text for that. So this is your task number 1. Are you have any difficulty, or is it difficult? Are you thinking? Now see. This is the image. This is the image from that laptop. This is the image from AI. Okay, understand? And after that, I enhanced that image in Inkscape. So there are 3 assignment and 1 task is there. Another task I will give you after the session. So summarize, we will summarize now. So let me create a new, check the dimensions, check the PPI. Okay. So whenever you are doing digital, you just keep your PPI 96 here, like this, 96 in image, scale image, that's all, and then you can do. Okay. And these are the tools for move tool, selection tool, this is also selection tool, this is also selection tool, that is called fuzzy selection tool, freehand selection tool, rectangle or ellipse selection tool, and this is a crop tool for cut the image. Okay. And these are the tools to rotate, scale, flip, perspective, 3D transformation. Perspective I will show you. Suppose this is an image. Focal should be in. Suppose this is the image. So I want to give a perspective to this image. So here is a tool, perspective. So you can see, just you have to move these nodes and you can change the perspective of image. Suppose there is a screen, understand? This is a perspective tool. So in this way, there is a scale tool. Scale tool means it is increase the size or decrease the size. Below that, rotate tool, that means you have to rotate. This is a rotate tool. Here there are too many tools, means each tool there is a small triangle is there, that means inside that there are many tools. This is a group of that particular tool. Okay. So you can rotate this now because I selected rotate tool. After that, shear means skew tool. So you have to select this and just horizontal and vertical skew you can do. Flip, horizontal flip, vertical flip. When you select this flip tool, there are 2 options here, horizontal and vertical. Click it here and then click it here, vertical flip is there. Click on horizontal, click on image, horizontal flip is there. Okay. So then this is a fill tool. Yes, I have to show that also. Let me close this. Yes, suppose this is an image and I take one selection. Suppose this is a rectangle. This is rectangle, selection is there. How you comes to know that this is a selection? When you see there are dotted lines moving, that means something is selected. This shape is selected. This rectangle kind shape is selected now on a background layer. Here you can see a background layer. Now you want to fill something color in that time you take a fill bucket. So what will filling here? There is this foreground color can be filled. So you change the color, click on OK, flick it. But why this background color is not filled here? because I selected a pattern field in the option. You have to check options also. There is a pattern field. You can see this is a pattern field. If I click on foreground color field, then it will be click a foreground color. Okay, is this one. Suppose I will select a background color field. So what is the background? Background is a white. If I click it here, so white color will fill. I can change the this color also, foreground and background color. Now you see what I did. Blue is a foreground color, red is a background color. Now I am clicking, background color is filled. In this way, there is a tool, they have options, select that options also and do. And next tool is brush tool. I already showed you. This is a brush tool. When you click it, there are too many brush. So first one is a brush tool, paint brush tool. Second is a pencil, air brush, ink, my pen brush. There are different types of brushes. So suppose I will take a air brush. Let me zoom out. And airbrush. Now you see I selected some kind of shape here. If I want to draw something, what happen? Because of the selection, it is only fill in that selection. If I drawing somewhere else, it can't be show because there is one selection. So only in the selection it is painting, no outside, because there is the selection. If I want paint should be outside, then deselect all. Now deselected. Now anywhere I can paint by that brush. Understand? So this is one tool, eraser tool. Select that. Now I am erasing. But you see I am erasing, but red color is there. Why? Because background color is red. That's why it is background erasing. So I will reset that. Click on that red, click on that black and white. Now it is reset. So this time if I am going to erase, and if suppose I want to increase the size of brush, that time here are the options. Size, you can see there is a size. Now my brush size is 227, this much, and I want to change this foreground. Now you see I can erasing. This is not erasing, it is white color painting, but it is feeling like we are erasing. So this is heal tool. So heal tool is for to healing the spot on the photos. Suppose we took one photo and there is some too many unwanted things are in the photos, and I want to erase that or heal that, that time that tool we can use. So, and this is one of the path tool. So create a path, for creating a path. And this one is smudge tool. Smudging means you have to spread the color. So whatever image color is that, we are spreading that, smudging is that. And the A tool is for type a text. So click it here. So one box is there and I want to type, this is my first text. So you can select that, Control A, change the color of text, okay, change the size, make it bold, font you want to change. So here you click and change the fonts, or there is one font specification also there. Suppose I want click this alarm bold italic, this font is changed. So in this way I want to change the size is changed, okay. And this is a dropper tool. Dropper means whatever in the image there is a color, you want to pick a color from particular place, just you have to select this dropper and select on that particular selection. As example, suppose this is one image. Yes, so this is image and I want this color. So I will took this dropper and click it here. So you can see in the background and foreground the color is changed. So I will reset that first. I will take this sample, set a foreground color. Here I selected this option, set foreground color, or pick only, or set background color, or add a palette. So wherever I want to use that color, so just now I set a foreground color. So now I will click it here. Yes, now this color is set in the foreground color, and after that I can take any kind of brush and painting with that particular color. So this is for the, and this is a zoom tool. So zoom in, zoom out. If you click on control, so it is zoom out. If you just click without control, it is zooming in. So these are the tools. Okay. So I think you comes to know the basic idea of Inkscape, GIMP, and how to manipulate the image, how to check their image dimension, size, manipulation, color, selection, create a path. Okay, and there are too many things, but till now this much is okay for you, and 3 assignments and 2 tasks I will give you. So acha, who is a documentation leader for this week? Can you suggest from group B or other group? Who want to do this role? So that fellow should be in campus. Hello. So each role will be get a bonus points. Okay. Suppose who were the group coordinator, they will get a 2 points extra, and who are the attendance leader, they will get 4 point extra, but after the full fellowship, means after the 8 week they will get a 4 points, means each week they will get a 0.5 points, 0.5 points. And who are the document leader, he or she will get a 4 point for particular week. So I think earlier Alisha Shah was document leader for Inkscape week. So she her point will be increased +4. Okay, that point will we will add it afterwards in total score. So Nitin, yes, unmute and say.
Sir, one request.
What?
Like for the, sir, am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Yes, sir. So, like for the recorded sessions, the access for the YouTube video is only with the group leaders. So,
Only
like
group
sometimes
coordinator,
if they are
only.
absent or they are unable to conduct it, so can the attendance leader also have that access to continue the session?
No, actually, group coordinator have that access. So he can pass, he can, whenever he want to show na, so he can give a particular time to the viewer. Suppose he don't have a time, so he can tell them ki yes, tomorrow I am available, tomorrow this and this time slot, you will come and attend, and that time attendance should be there, attendant leader should be with them. So attendance leader, group coordinator, and the person who are watching that recorded video, they 3 will be there. That time attendance leader will mark their attendance in his sheet, and group coordinator will kept the Google Meet and show the recording to him or her. This is the case, but group coordinator can't share the link to anyone, means he or she can't share, because suppose attendance leader will take that, then group coordinator will not be present then. So then what is the meaning of group coordinator? So he should be group leader, so he should be show the meetings, he should be attend the meeting, he should be create the meeting, and he should be show the recording to the fellows who are late joiners, who are took a leave for their day. Understand? So
Yes, sir.
So that's why I am telling you once again, those people who are give a one full week to the group, they can take this responsibility as a group coordinator. So now who are ready? Each group should be one coordinator. So Shakshi Sharma would be the group coordinator for group A for this week. So can you tell me so I can note it down? Can I stop sharing? So just tell me, I will note it down. Who will be the group coordinator from group B? Group B. Yes, unmute and tell me who will be the group coordinator for week 2. Shakshi Sharma for group A. Yes. For group B, who is?
So Anushka Kulkarni.
Anushka. So Anushka, you have to present whole week, right? For
Yes,
this week.
sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Anushka Kulkarni. ठीक है. Next group C.
Sabhavya Singh.
Bhavya Singh. Okay. Group D. So you are taking a responsibility. You will get a bonus point 2 points. Okay. But what is your duty? Your duty is to coordinate with the groups. You have to tell them, submit your submissions on time. You have to show them the recordings. That's all. These two only you have responsibilities, and you have to check that their folders and mark it down pending or done in the group sheet. These 3 duties you have to fulfill for the week. Okay, so who is a group D from group D? Who will be able to do this role for this week? Because everyone will get a chance. So everyone get a 2 points extra. Fair to all. And don't miss the workshop and doubt sessions, because just attending you will get a knowledge and you will get a score point also. So tell me who will be in group D and group E? Is there anyone from group D? Hello? For group E, who want to?
Sir, Tanvi Dhekar, Group E.
E, yes. Tanvi. Now only remains group D. Who is in group D? There are 10 students. Ram Mohan, you are already attendance leader.
Yes, sir. I'm in group D, sir.
So you can't become a group coordinator. So only one is remaining, group D. You can send your name on WhatsApp group. Okay. Okay, and who will be the documentation leader from any group? Group A is done, B, C, D, E, but he or she should be in the campus, on the campus only. So Carol is there. Are you there, Carol? Carol, what is her name? Hello. Are you available or not? So let me check. So Nishtha, you are attendance leader, right?
Yes.
So Palak is group B, na? Okay. So for group D, Helna, are you able to do group coordinator role? Are you there? She is present or not, Ram Mohan? Hello? Ram, are you there?
Yes, sir.
So tell me,
Sir,
who will be the group coordinator of your group?
Sharon will be available, I think so, sir.
Sharon is there. Sharon,
Yes, sir, but I have an exam on 25th.
what do you have?
Uh,
Exam.
exam on
Okay. So next, who is there in his group? Yes, you can send who is free.
She,
You can ask Ram someone and then drop it in the group, his or her name. Okay. Okay. So now today we conclude, and today I will send you the task and assignments and one document leader we need. So if nobody is there, then again Anushka will do that. So she will get again 4 point extra. So are you, then you don't tell me ki sir we can't get any chance, because you are not ready to do. In campus you are came here and you are not ready to do these responsibilities, don't want to take this responsibility. So the what is motto behind this activity, that you have to learn something. This is our motto. You have to learn something, na? So you are not interested to learn. If you have any doubt, you ask me anytime, na? Anytime I can give you answer. I am sitting in the CFD lab. You come there, you ask me, or who are online, they have to ask a document coordinator. He will tell me the documentation will be created, and you can watch the documentation, you can watch the small videos, and you ask me if again there is a doubt, you ask me. What is the problem? 7 days, 7 days and small assignments, and you are all the engineer students. So take an interest. Okay, so after this session I will share you assignments and task, and send me one name for group leader, group coordinator for group D, and one documentation leader. Otherwise I will give this responsibility to someone else. Okay, so give me thumbs up if you are okay. Okay, thank you.